Hi, everyone. I know it's late. I know, but I haven't slept in a few days. But I thought my husband's home. I'm feeling good. Kimmy's doing wonderful. Can you all hear me? Is it okay? Kimmy's doing great. Maybe I'll put this closer. Maybe I need to get on and, have a chit chat and talk about what's going on with the auction and hopefully get the word out more. I just, yeah. So let's say hi to everybody first because, that's what I do. Hi, Trish. Yes, I saw hi to you. You were the first one in here. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Debbie. So nice to see you. Not so not crochet. Dawn. Hi, another Dawn. I like Dawns. Hi, sweet Dawn. How are you? Hi, Dee. Hi, me and my macaw. Hi, sweet Amy. Of course, my Amy's here. Hi, Autumn. So, listen, I got some stuff to deal with tomorrow with like some stitch markers that didn't mail out properly and that, but I'm going to deal with that all tomorrow on my original live. My husband's making me do one anyway. Hi, Chandler. How are you? Hi, Angela. Welcome and thank you for coming. I know I didn't even like this is so last minute. Yeah, but we're here. Bella's here. It's late here for me. But Tom's sleeping. He's home. He got home from she goes right into the yarn. Hi, Tracy. So yeah, Tom's sleeping, so I thought I might as well be here. So I just want to get some word out about this auction for Kimmy and tell you a little bit more about it. And tell you what will be going to it. She never asked for this. Her husband definitely did not. Hi, Bridget. How are you? She her husband definitely didn't ask for it. It's just something that I thought because I know a lot more than she's my best friend, so I know. Can't stay long, but wanted to pop in to say hi. Oh well, thank you. Oh Sharon, thank you. We'll we'll do this. Um, you know what? We will put this money towards Kimmy's auction. So if you guys don't mind that. And Dawn. And I will also put your names in the bucket, but I'm going to write you on the piece of paper, and then later I'll put it in the bucket. So you will be in there. So I was actually talking to Lisa from Lisa's Crochet, and she's not back yet. She's still Tracy. Thank you. Yes, we all love our Kimmy. And she was actually telling me, Kimmy, because she lives close to Kimmy, that she actually lives. Okay, sorry, I just didn't want to miss anybody. She actually lives like not too far away from Kimmy. So she told me the hospital that Kimmy is in, it is actually 2 hours and 20 minutes away. So, hi, Granny D. So yeah, she's actually 2 hours. Hi Kim, how are you? Hi Spring. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I just actually talked to her husband about 2 minutes ago, and he says she's doing good. She has a doctor and a nurse with a doctor or a nurse 24/7 with her. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, I will. Anybody that sent money, I will definitely. I have everything written down, whether I get back to you or not with your emails. It's just It's been a rough week. Uh, I'm just gonna put Dawn P. So it's actually 20 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes away. So him driving there, that's one way. So, and then he has to go home. So he's driving all that time. And then, of course, he needs food. He needs coffee. Who doesn't need coffee? Just saying. We all need coffee. Thank you. I'm, you know me, Debbie. I get a little frustrated, not frustrated, frustrated, and I have a little bit panic attack sometimes. So, and then parking. She looked it up. It's $26 a day to park. That's on Mondays to Fridays. Weekends, it's more for parking. And then after she gets home from the hospital, now she could be in there for 10 days to 3 months. You just don't know. Each case is different. So then she gets, when she goes home, she has to go once a week back to the hospital. That's a long drive, for an appointment at least once a week. Thank you, Trish. And then hi Jesse, welcome in. And then 3 times a week she has to do physio. This has not come at a better time for Kimmy. Let me just say that. I know a lot. I don't tell everybody everything. I mean, you know, some things are private, so that's all that matters. Some things are private, and not everybody. No, but not everybody needs to know everything. Let's put it that way. And Kimmy, how am I going to? So she did put out there she was having some heart issues on top of all this. I'm thinking, hi, She Crochets, welcome in. I'm thinking, hi, Michelle. If I'm missing anybody, please forgive me. Right. You're right, Debbie. Just need to know the good stuff. Nothing ever bad's going to happen to my Kimmy. I won't allow it. Just saying. So it came at a right time, but we didn't think it was going to happen so fast. I talked to her like I'm her mate, because of the heart issues and that. So they must have rushed it. She got the call. She called me right away, and we were both jumping up and down so fast. So this is what the money's going to. It's for gas. It's for if he can't, maybe he's gonna have to eat. He's got to be there almost every day. He couldn't go today. There was another appointment that he had to go to, but the nurses called him like 3 times today, and every time he talked to them, he talked to me right away, right afterwards. Yeah, and I was asked today, hi Sally, about him doing a video. There's no way. There's no way Matt's gonna get on there and do a video. He is like not that guy. He's so shy. I do too, Granny D. And he's not going to get on social. He doesn't do that. He's a mechanic. You know what I mean? Like that's what he does. So yeah, don't expect that any at all. all the sorry guys, everything that he's going through, like everything that's happening, he tells me, I tell you on a need to know basis, sorry, that's just the way it is. And I have Kimmy's and his permission to tell you, he's just not doing, he's a man, you know what I mean? Like he's, he works on his vehicle and that's what he does. I take it, um, the last thing he needs to do is be on social. That's right. He. I will tell you one thing. I've met them. You know, I've met them in real life, and we've gone shopping together. He sent me a picture. He probably doesn't want you to know this. He sent me a picture of an amigurumi in in Kimmy's seat in the truck, and he says, "This is my co-pilot for the day. I took one of Kimmy's amigurumis and put it there so I can think of her." Listen, I bawled like a baby. I've done nothing but bawl for a week, and just the love and that man has for her. You can tell the way he looks at her, and she loves him. Like I know she does. So the way they look at each other, they play with each other. You know, they're just so fun. So no, he's just not going to be doing that. So I was just hoping to get on here and get more word out. I know I'm just a little channel, and but I'm hoping that I could get you guys to share my video out about her. Oh, thank you. Yes, please prayers, because she's not out of the woods yet, and she's still sedated. Well, I'm going to talk about yarn with her tomorrow, and I'm going to tell her about all the stuff that I've gotten and what I'm working on, because that's what we talk about every day, and we sit and giggle. We giggle most of the day. I think that's why we get along so good, because all we want to do is talk about yarn and giggle. So that's what I'm going to be talking about her today, to her tomorrow. Tomorrow. So sorry, and hopefully, her husband's name is Matt Debbie. He's the sweetest, the sweetest. Um, and hopefully tomorrow, after I get done talking to her, I will tell you everything I chatted with her about. I believe she can hear me. Matt believes he can, like, she can hear us. He goes and talks to her, and you know, um, I believe she can. So I said to him, "Is there any way you could put the phone beside her? I will talk. I know she can't talk, but I believe he." He goes, "That would be amazing because I mean, it's hard, right?" And yes, Kimmy will not be awake, but she would definitely. I believe she can hear me, and I believe that she can sense that I'm trying to talk to her, and he thinks so too. And he was just so happy that I agreed to or wanted to. Um, she's not getting much. I think Matt's the only one that visits her because her her daughter shouldn't be at the hospital right now. Um, so she definitely, it's just him that goes up there right now. So it's hard. So it's hard for him, and he hates not having her. He hates not having. I hate not talking to her. Believe me, I've been a blabbering, bawling idiot for for a whole week. And you can ask. There's been a couple girls I've talked to. You can ask them. Nothing but crying. I think so too, Paula. I really do. Hey, Paula, I did send you a message back. I hope you got it. I do want one. Just you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't have community tab, but I've been. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Just did I miss anything, Spring? Hi, Amy. And yes, I think I missed it. It's just I just want to get the word out. I want to try and help them out as much as possible. Now I'm going to share a little bit. Since last year, we had a couple really bad scares with her. Easy Dawn, or I'm not dying you anymore yarn. When I do start dying, you got to share a little bit. Okay, and I understand like you've been busy and you're dealing with Dawn. Dawn's high maintenance. Um, I'm only catching a few messages, guys, and if you're new here, I'm dyslexic, so it and ADHD. So Kimmy's had to have somebody with her 24/7 since last year. Well, not even last year, since the beginning of this year. No, it was last year. So, I mean, 24/7. There was a few scary times. So there's, yeah. So you know where I'm going. I don't want to say it. I just hate saying somebody else's personal stuff. We can have posted here, please. I'm on my phone working on chores. I'm gonna get it posted tomorrow for sure, first thing spring, because my husband just got home and I'm so bad at it. So bad. So he promised me he would, and I have a picture of Kimmy. I only have a picture of Kimmy and I together. So you're going to get Kimmy and I. And that's going to be the thumbnail. So if you see that, please, everybody, if you can, share it out. Tell all your friends. And it's going to, even if you don't buy anything, even if you are just there, even if you don't talk, I don't care. All the proceeds for that video, I'm going to monetize it, and all the proceeds I'm going to give to Kimmy too. So, and I know everything that I get is going to Kimmy. Everything. And I will do my best. I think I could take a picture because what I'm doing, because I don't know, Matt has complete control over her PayPal, but I can take my PayPal because you're going to deposit in my PayPal. Really, Paula? That's amazing. I could take my PayPal and I can put it in my bank account. And then in Canada, we do something like e-transfer and it's free. Hi, Ivy. Hi, love. Oh, God. You are the new live queen. I'm serious. You are amazing. And that doesn't cost anything doing the e-transfer in Canada. I know you guys don't have that in the States, but Canada we do. So I think that's I know, John. Kimmy, it's Kim's husband. Thank you to everyone for the there's Matt, guys. There's Matt. So yes, I can't believe you're on here. So yeah, he's gonna let me talk to Kimmy tomorrow, and I can't wait. So yeah, everything I'm gonna just email him. So that's how we do it in Canada. We e-transfer. So everybody say hi to Matt. I'm surprised he's here. Yes, Granny D, I got it. I absolutely did. I have not been able to take. Tom just got home today. There's been a few issues, so we've been dealing with that. So yes, prayers for Matt, hugs for Matt. I'm surprised. Well, he did pop into one of my videos and say something. So yeah, that is not Kimmy. That's Matt, and he just he did text me saying he he was just done talking to the nurse. Hi, Aisha, how are you? And Kimmy is doing good tonight. I just think she needs her yarn in her hand. I think once she gets her yarn in her hand, put a hook, put a yarn in her hand, There's no stopping her then. I really believe that. I don't know what these guys think. You know, uh, the thought, I, I thought I had cancer, but when they tested me, it came back clear. So I know the Lord heals. Absolutely. Yes. And he's going to be watching over my Kimmy because I miss her so much, and I try not to say much, but and but I know, but everything that, well, I don't know, but I can just imagine. Hi, Sherry, how are you? What Matt and her are going through right now, and it is, it's not, it's not fair, it's not right, but hopefully, and let me tell you this. This is how Kimmy thinks. The first thing she said to me, guys, is I get to play with my granddaughter. Now we all know Kimmy's having a granddaughter on its way. And yeah, that's all she could think about. She didn't care that she could breathe or she could walk down the street because she doesn't. She can't walk down the street. She doesn't care about any of that. All she cares about is playing with her granddaughter. So to me, that's somebody that doesn't think of herself. She's thinking about being a good grandma for her grandchild. That's the way I think about it. Matt, if you're still in here, I don't think so. she, but she'll be very grateful that you popped in and said hi. Yeah, okay, so guys, he just sent me and he said Kim would be mad if I didn't at least pop in and say and give a thumbs up. Because I guess because Kimmy always does that. She'll go to live, gives a thumbs up. He's so sweet. Just in case he's not in here. You know, so we keep saying, "Oh, Kimmy's gonna be mad. I don't want to." She's gonna be mad. She's gonna want out of there. I hope somebody has her yarn right there. And Dawn, hi Melanie, how are you? Oh, it's so nice to see you. All she did ask for, because Tom was supposed to meet her and Matt on the way back from Ontario. Well, they just met. Matt and Tom just met up, and I had, you know, some stuff for her. I made some baby stuff for her, and you know, and all she asked for Matt, she goes, Matt, just bring in my gnome, and I say Grome. I don't know. Just bring in my gnome. Um. So yeah. So Dawn, she was so excited about getting that. Kimmy is my hero for facing everything. And she just giggles. She doesn't ever feel sorry for herself. Like, I know I've had a road and nothing like Kimmy's going through. No, nothing. But I felt sorry for myself and, not Kimmy. No, she goes, it'll fix itself. It'll be fine. I just got to work on it. It'll be fine. Just give me my yarn and everything will turn out fine. Yeah, whatever, Dawn. I know. I've been doing nothing but crying. And I thank Matt so much for even taking the time out to text me and let me know what's going on. Guys, I got to turn on the air because I'm having a hot flash. Sorry. Oh, hot flashes. It's one of those days. So let's. So one other thing. Let's do this on a high note. When Kim gets able to, our community is mighty. Yes, it is. And when we pull all together, we make things happen. And that is, yeah, we make things happen. Oh no, guys, I talked to her, um, and I'm not going to tell you as much, because that's her personal stuff. I talked to her after every doctor's appointment. I talked to her after all the physio. I know, other than her husband, I know, and she doesn't have an easy road. She didn't have an easy road, and she, and also and I keep forgetting, and I shouldn't, and I'm very sorry because I'm very selfish and want my Kimmy. We need to stop and think about um the donor too, and say prayers for their family and how amazing they are for doing this and helping our Kimmy out. Um, yeah, we really need to, because if it wasn't for these donors and the lives they save, it's amazing. So yeah, so like we need to take a minute and say a prayer for them too. And I was in Madonna's live the other day, and I do pray to myself, and and she did that. She did a big pray. I don't know if anybody was there, and I don't even know if anybody. I was like, this is pretty interesting. It's really good, and there was so many people there, and balls. I didn't realize how much I needed that. Hi, sweet Elizabeth. Welcome in, love. So good to see you. Now, I know some of the donations that there's going to be. I'm going to be doing two mystery bags. I'm going to be, I cried with her, then thought I'm going to convert. Ivy, we're going to do it together. We'll do it together because I thought the same thing. Um, so, I think Ivy, you donated. Listen, I better not say it. So, anyways, I got two mystery bags. My daughter has bought a mystery bag and donated it. Um, which was amazing. She called me right up. She goes, "Mom, I want to help." And hi, Joe. How are you? Um, I'm going to be putting. I have two skeins of my hand dyed yarn in my colorway left. That's all I have left because I haven't been able to dye yarn in forever. I'm going to donate a box with because I sold them, so I'm going to do one of those boxes where my pattern, my hand dyed yarn, and some stitch markers. I'm going to make one of those boxes up and donate one of those. Now, hi Nana Donna, how are you? Um, okay, have a good night. Rest well. So it's just I'm going to be donating that. I know there's other people that are donating. I know I have people that sent me money, which is amazing, and I have a list. I won't be telling how much people send, but I will tell how um, who has done it. I think it's very, very. Kim is doing good. Matt actually popped in, her husband, and said hi. He actually texted me and said if I didn't pop in, I know Kimmy would be mad. um, yeah, so she's doing good. Um, uh, we also need to pray for the people in um, Florida. They had a hurricane. My Nancy was out of power for a while. I think Billy, the Crafty Floridian, was out of power for a bit too. And here I am talking about Florida. Absolutely. It's always about, for the last week, it's been about Kim. And I'm just, she's been my rock. Um, Everything that woman has done for me just by being my friend, and it's amazing. She's such an amazing woman. But yeah, she's been through so much, and I'm so happy that she's not that she's got to go through this, because it's a lot. And I have a list, checking it twice, going to find out who's naughty or nice. Sorry, listen, we all need a good laugh, and I appreciate it, Ivy. I really do. I'm all, you know me, ADHD. I'm all um, muttered up and have trouble getting my words out. My words don't work half the time as it is. And guys, I know there's a lot of chat going on. I just zoom in one, and usually that's the one I read. I'm having issues being dyslexic, ADHD tonight, because so much going on. And I don't, and this is late for me, guys. It's almost 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness. You know, something's going to turn into a pumpkin soon. So I just want everybody to, I just wanted to get the word out again, and hopefully, help out a girl that really deserves it. She had, hi, Thrift. Hi, Yarn Barb. How are you? Absolutely. She certainly is, Dawn. Just to help somebody. Oh, I haven't stopped. I really haven't in like a week. You can ask anybody that tries to talk to me. I'm not doing so good with all this. Do you have a link to Amy? I don't think I know her, and I linked to Kim. Oh yes, and I have to link. Can somebody drop Kimmy's link? I have to thank everybody for actually. And Chris, I was thinking about you today, and I think the other day too, and I went to message you and I didn't, and I'm very sorry. What was he saying? Um, Keeping her channel going and just watching her over and over. Oh, to Kimmy, drop Kimmy's link. Keeping her channel going, watching her videos, or put them on run, just to help. That even that helps out. Yes, I'm getting Amy to drop it. Thank you, Melanie. If you so, just to put it out there, Kimmy just got her lung transplant. She's been on the transplant list for I'm thinking 3 years. You wrote me a message? Listen, Thrift, if you knew what was going on here, we definitely are going to have to talk. I was all alone, Thrift. I don't know who said that, because I'm certainly not an adult. No, Thrift, I don't have another message. Oh, you have, listen, I only read half the message. Got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you, Aisha. So she got her lung transplant. She's needed it so bad. So I'm going to have an auction and try to raise some money for her and her husband for gas money, because they are 2 hours and 20 minutes away from the hospital. This happened really fast. I mean, yeah, really fast. Hi, that darling girl. How are you? Now you all know I am a collector, greedy. There's that, and then I don't know how. We don't know. It's each patient is different. how they heal and everything. So how long it's definitely for 10 days, not longer. So with the gas, um, what else? There's gas, there's parking is $26 one day. Hi, Judy. Oh, me too. 26 a day. And I know I don't think I think he just grabbed coffee. I'm like, you need to eat. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of my Kimmy. I keep telling him, hi, Susan, how are you? Welcome in. So I'm just trying to get the word out. My video is up. The auction is Tuesday, September 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm hoping to do it as quick as I can because we all know how I am. I have Amy helping me and I have Dawn helping me because I'm a mess. I'm definitely a mess. I'm a hot mess, just like Dawn said. So with and being dyslexic, I want to make sure everything gets written down properly. I will have my husband helping me. He promised me I will try to write down things, but I also have them helping me. So that, and you know, hi, Jeannie Beanies. Awful with names. I see what we can do to help Kimmy out for her cold down here. I'll be built a fire tonight. Really? I had to turn the air conditioner on. I was having a hot flash. And so everything for that live is going to Kimmy. Everything that people donate to me is going to Kimmy. Every penny is going. Even if it doesn't get sent friends or family, I will pay for the rest. Every bit that you pay, it's going. It's not, yeah. The live is going to be monetized, and I'm taking that live money and sending it to Kimmy. I just want to get the word out as much as we can. If you can share it out, whatever. If you can't even buy anything, I don't care. If you're there in the chat, you don't have to talk. Just and I'm gonna try and take phone pictures and show that I did send it, as long as it doesn't have anybody's bank stuff. Nobody needs that. Does Kimmy have a PayPal? I can donate 20 when I get your the thing is, we don't know. I don't know. Well, no, Matt doesn't have access to that, her PayPal. So people are be sending me it through my PayPal, and then I will be sending it to her. Hi, Joanne. Listen, I can't hear anything still. So Kim is, I just got, well, and he jumped in here too. Matt jumped in here too. Kim is doing good tonight. Yeah, Kim's doing good tonight. I get to talk to her tomorrow. Not that she'll talk back, and I'm okay with that. I can do all the talking. Yeah, I'll just talk about yarn. She'll be so excited. She'll want to touch yarn, you know. So yeah, that's why I came on here, and here I am still talking. I just wanted to get the word out. So if anybody has a channel, anybody can talk about it with friends, just let people know that I'm just really trying, and I'm just really want to do everything I can to help my bestie. And you know what? I wasn't even going to do this. People came to me and asked what they can do, what we all could do to help her, and I'm like, okay, I definitely will, Sharon. As so people came to me. I wasn't going to do it. I went to Matt and I asked Matt permission because he's a very proud man, guys. He's very proud, and he's like, I'm not asking for money. His exact words were, "I'll sell my truck." Nope. And I said, "This isn't for you. This is also for Kimmy, And the yarn community, this is what they do. They love you. They love Kimmy so much. Hi, Gwen. We get together. He goes, well, I'm gonna leave it up to you. You do you. You and your yarn community get together and do that. He goes, I would sell the clothes off my back. That's just the way it is. I said, no. First of all, you need that. Second of all, Kimmy would be mad. We do not want to make Kimmy mad. Yeah. Okay, Amy, I am also having a fundraiser auction, but is until first. Are you? Yes, Yarn Barf, absolutely. I definitely will share it out. Just, yeah. So that's basically everything I think that I can share. Kimmy's doing amazing. She's my best friend, and I love her. We all love her. We all absolutely love her, and we would do anything for her. I mean, if you ever just watch her lives and that, all she does is giggle. Come on, how is that not contagious? We all just want to get her, and I giggle all day long. We'll get on, like, that Facebook Messenger, and we'll send each other, because me being dyslexic. Thank you, Yarnbarf. I really would appreciate that. The live, it will be going out tomorrow. Will be tomorrow. Just because my husband just got home from Ontario. He drove all night to get home to be at the ferry at a certain time. So it's going out. It will be posted tomorrow, I promise. And it'll be a picture of Kimmy and I, because that's the only picture I have. Pictures of Kimmy is with me. I forgot to ask you earlier where I can e-transfer to. Okay, you can e-transfer at My Precious Yarnery at, let me think. I got it. I got to just pull it up. My Precious Yarnery at outlook.com. Can somebody type that in for me? Outlook.com, not Gmail. It has to be outlook.com for an e-transfer. I will, Susan. I definitely will. Okay, Debbie, have a good night. So that's where you e-transfer me. I don't think, I know the states don't have it, but that's how Canada gets, sends money to everybody. Thank you, Dee. Thank you. So I missed a lot of comments. Right now, if you have, yes, that's where you send. That is not my. That's where you e-transfer. That's not my PayPal. My PayPal, Amy, can you do my PayPal? That's at Gmail. Yeah. I should get that all sorted out one day. I forget. I get so frustrated with myself trying to do all this. I don't know what transfer is. I did PayPal. Only Canadians can do e-transfer, Elizabeth. PayPal is absolutely fine. And thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. Hi, Kat. I know I have not been getting back to emails this week. I've had a really rough week. I haven't been on my own in 20 years, and I know it's selfish, and I had a whole meltdown about that. And then this with Kimmy came up, and I was just, yeah, it was, I had issues this weekend. It was raining, and I couldn't have coffee with my chickens because it was raining. So I think I blubbered I cried to Dawn for a bit. Poor girl. Oh, no. Thank you, Elizabeth. I have it all written down. Whoever donates, I will I will tell how much you donated, but I definitely tell who donated. And yes, if you want to donate any physical prizes, you get a hold of Dawn. She's taking care of that, thank goodness, through her email. And you're also, just so you know, if you are donating anything, you are also responsible for shipping. Just for the simple fact is, if you ship it to me in Canada, for me to ship it out, that just seems useless, right? You're already paying that. So yeah, it's a whole thing. So just so you know, if you do have to take care of the shipping, because all that money is going. So make sure that's what you want to do, because all that money is going to Kimmy. Whatever I can get, it's going to her and her husband. So yeah, I just feel that she doesn't have anybody. She's got a doctor and a nurse sitting with her 24 hours. Her husband goes up through the day. Today he couldn't. He had a very, very important appointment that he could not get out of. It was just, yeah. But the nurses did talk to him, I think, 3 times throughout the day. And then he texts me. As soon as he gets done with the nurse, he texts me. Yeah. I really thank everybody for coming on here and help if you can get the word out, because what we can do as a community is something special. I have never seen it in my life, things that this community can do for each other. She definitely is, and she listened to me blabber for a long time. Big enough shoulders. And I had a really hard time this week. Well, I've had a hard 3 months. She knows. But yeah, as long as and I will do whatever I can. Nobody honest to God, I was not going to do this. People came to me and I'm like, okay, this is what we can do. Because I usually go to other people's, if they're going to have an auction. I've done one auction and I don't even think I can do it this year. I go to other people's auction. I will get on their panels. I will, be like, help out with that. Being responsible for stuff, adulting is not my forte, I must say. Y'all think I, got my crap together. I don't. So I work hard, but when it comes to being something like this, it's hard for me, and all I can, yeah. So we're just doing what we can, guys, doing everything we can. Well, I am, and I know you guys are amazing, and I've never seen a community get together like this and really help someone out. And these guys are all amazing. I must say that, and I want to, these guys, I thank you. Thank you for you guys being you and who you are. If it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible. Yeah, I do. Dawn's going to come up with me because Tracy, you've been to my lives. I kind of panic a little. I kind of panic, and I have issues, so bad issues. So, and then I have Amy in the chat to keep the chat. So if I need help in the chat, she'll keep the chat going, keeping things like if I miss a number, she's right there. Amy's always been my number one mod, and never has she let me down. I must say that, and I thank you, Amy, for that. Amy also has control. If something happens, she can turn everything off. Yeah, because if I get too excited, and my husband's going to be here that night, because I know I'm going to be a blobbering mess, and I don't do sappy things. You know I don't. That's yeah. If something happens with me, we all know the epilepsy stuff. Has Kim's neighbor started a meal train to every day to her hubby? No, Elizabeth, no. Um, so they, when Kim got really sick, and they had to move in with um, Matt's parents because Matt had to be with her. Somebody had to be with her. The auction is Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So had to be there with her. And he also, as far as I know, he helps his parents out a whole lot. So, I mean, and they had to be a certain miles away from Toronto, for otherwise they had to have a place certain amount of miles away from Toronto. This is where they could go. This is where the transplant place gave the okay for them to live. Like, there's so many rules you have to go by. Like, it is crazy to be, because once they call you, you have a certain amount of time to get there, and that's it. You just go. So she just crawled out of bed, and she's calling me, and I'm like, are you? Wait a minute. No, the other something else was going on. We honestly thought she had to do this other test and that to get it. But she's been on the list for 3 years, and it was getting so bad that they had to push it. So yeah, that's what. So yeah, and I don't know. I don't think they talk to very many people. Kimmy's like me; she stays to herself. She's an introvert, and her friends are you. That's her friends. You guys. That's like my friends are you. You're who I talk to. You're who I you know when I do a video, I'm talking to you guys. When I do a live, I'm talking to you guys. That's the same for Kimmy. And it's not like Kimmy can go out and make friends, because she can't even she can't walk to the sidewalk. So I know she was really happy when she got her scooter, and she could go for a walk with her dog driving her scooter. So yeah. So that's basically it, guys. Um, yeah, Kimmy couldn't get out. And I know when we met, we went yarn shopping. She had one of those walkers. Well, she would sit on the walker, and either her husband or I would push her around because she couldn't walk around the store. So that's how she could stand up to reach yarn, no? Or she could. But yeah, that's how she gets around. She couldn't take her scooter into stores, but she had her walker with her. And I'm super excited that maybe she won't need it anymore. Maybe she can go walk down the street to the post office and not feel like she's, you know, not going to be able to breathe. So I know, let me just give the whole thing. When she got her lung transplant, they really thought she would need two. She's on oxygen right now. She's never had to be on oxygen before because, well, my mom has 30% lung capacity, and oxygen won't help her. So she never had to do that, thank goodness. And neither did Kimmy. So I know right now she's on it, but so she only had to do one. So her lungs were shaped like teardrops, and they would sag down and sit on her stomach. So if she never felt hungry because there was so much pressure on her stomach and her lungs were sagging so bad and I guess dying off that she couldn't get any air in. So when they opened her up, I'm going to get a little graphic. When they opened her up, they only realized they had to do one lung, the left lung. The other one, they could just lift up and put back into place, and it's better. So that is that to me, and I've talked to Amy about it. Amy's a nurse, if you guys didn't know. That gives it less chance of your body rejecting it, because that is a big thing. Your body rejecting organs when you put it. So that's great. That's amazing. Another thing, yes, it is such a blessing. So I'm believing when you get a lung transplant, they cut you all down here and here, like across here on it could be one side or both sides. I'm thinking they only did one, hopefully, and they break all that bones and that. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, Toronto, because I did everything I could not to look it up what they were gonna do. But I didn't listen to her. I should have listened to Amy. Well, no, I shouldn't have, because what came up was the Toronto one. It's the #1 transplant center. So that's right there. You've got the best doctors, the best nurses, the best care, everything you can get right there. She does. She is such a fighter. She's got this. Dawn, you can't have everybody. So it's for me to hear the #1, Toronto being the #1. I know Toronto's awful, trying to drive through Toronto and everything, but she is at the best place possible for this. So that's a good blessing. Oh no. No, you can't have Kimmy. Toronto is the best in Canada. Absolutely. Yes, we do, Diane. We do. Toronto is a nightmare to get through. Yes. Yes, we don't really pay. We don't pay for medical. No, unless you're having like plastic surgeries and stuff like that. Really, Paula? And how's he doing now? Is good? If you don't know, Don's very, very greedy. That's okay. Don can be greedy. I can be selfish. And when I get to see her, I will for sure let her. Yes, actually, I've talked to Sharon. Sharon is not that far away from her. Because I think she said 40 minutes by train ride. So if she needs it, Sharon will be there for her. And cystic fibrosis ended. Oh, I'm so sorry. So Sharon's there if she needs her. And yeah, and I cried then too. For someone saying, I'll be there, she needs me. See, that's right. The new lung gave him 10 extra. Oh my, that's wonderful. Yeah, she's pretty good, Elizabeth. you know, you got to be careful. Her head grows. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love Dawn. By 40 minutes by bus, and we'll visit her when she's up to it. Yes. Thank you, Sharon. I tripped up on the, yeah. I always trip up on the words. Absolutely, Yarnbark. But I'm glad he had those 10 extra years um, that he got from the lungs. That is amazing, amazing news. But I'm sad that, you know, you and your family had to go all through that. It hasn't stopped it. Okay, guys, I've been on for an hour. Is there anything you want, if you've got any questions that I'm willing to answer, let ask away. I'll do my best to answer them. Mind you, I'm not going to get into any real personal stuff. That's not, you know, appropriate. And I can tell you what I think is right. I think I've covered everything. If you have any questions about the auction, please ask away, or get a hold of Dawn or Amy. They're so much better. They right now I've got, yeah, I haven't even been on my desk to answer emails. Times like this, I wish I had my own place. I'd let Matt stay with me, but unfortunately, I live in the basement. The thing is, oh, thank you, Yarnbarf. The thing is, Sharon, he has to get back to his parents at night. That man has a lot going on. Yes, yes, I agree, Elizabeth. Um, Kim is like an angel on earth, and we are very, very fortunate. I don't even feel good enough to have her as a friend sometimes. Like, not that I, but she's so good and such a great person. Can someone drop her link again? Um, Amy, are you still there? Drop her link again and just keep running her channel, because we don't know when she's coming back, but I know she wants to come back. She loves her channel. Um, we don't know when she's coming back or anything. I just, yeah. So if there's, I'm trying, Tracy. uh, I guess I should have read that. I read that completely different. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Oh, we were just talking about the auction and how um, I just want to get the word out there to share it out. Tomorrow it's going up. I had to wait for my husband to come home and then he slept all day. Now he's back in bed to put it up because, you know, he's better at that. But it is Tuesday, September 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gotta have it early, guys. It's 10:20 after. Crazy. Hi, Kristen. I'm just about getting off. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. So if there's any questions that I can answer, I'll give you a couple of minutes to ask them, and yeah, see what we got going on. I am doing Hi Unique and Amazing Strength. How are you? I am doing my regular live tomorrow, and that will be, well, I will be talking about Kimmy, of course, because that's all I'm thinking about. Thank you, Yarnbark. Um, but I do have some yarn stuff to talk about too, and I'm hoping to get some videos done. Hoping. I have not felt up to doing very many videos. The last two videos were the last few videos were very hard for me, but prayers, prayers. There's so many people out there that need prayers right now. Okay, so no questions. That's perfect. So did I say everything right, or did I? then you're going to take over, Angela. Great. I have a question. What is the meaning of, listen, my mom told me I'm not old enough to know that. That's all I can give you. I'm doing good. Our LYS reopened, and it was a great to see all the Yarny friends again. We all need one of those. I actually made it. Like, I know this is off topic, but I actually made it to Michael's. I guess my New Minas is my closest Michael's, and that's like over an hour away. And then I was in Halifax, so I went to that Michael's. I got some new yarn. And listen, I got a whole bunch of new yarn. Tom brought me some back from Ontario. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I can't push myself right now. It would be a very bad idea. Yes, it'll be held here on my channel. And so those proceeds for the night, it will be monetized. I'm putting all that money to Kimmy's too, because it'll take me a couple of days. I think it takes a few days to go through. I think I'll give it a week to go through, and it'll tell you how much money you made from that live, and I'll just put that money in right with it. That's why I said I don't care if you buy anything. I don't care if you chat. All I care is if you could be here watching it, or even just turn it on and walk away. Either way, I think that every person helps. Yeah, and I'm gonna have the auction up tomorrow. I promise, guys. And if anybody can share it out, I will so appreciate it. Yeah, I don't care if anybody bids on it. Thank you, Tracy. What do I want for you? You're coming up on panel. You got to keep things straight. I'll be a blobbering mess. I do not do sappy, and that's all I've been with sappy all week. I mean, I got big bags under my eyes. My eyes are all red. I haven't stopped. Everything goes to Kimmy. Everything. Everything I make. And I will give you I'll give you the grand total of what I made that night. I'll give the live a week to go up, and I'll give that to him separate. I want to get so if you bid on something, get the money right away so I can get it to him ASAP. I gotta take it out of my PayPal. I gotta get Tom to do all that. I don't do any of that. I don't know, Elizabeth. I haven't talked to her lately. That would be great, Tracy. You get a hold of Dawn and you email Dawn, send her a picture, let her know. She's going to keep track of all that. And then we're just going to go one by one down the list. And yeah, we're going to do everything we can. And that's all that, we can do is I've got to try and keep calm, and she's going to be there to help me. Amy's going to be there to help me. Because I cannot do this on my own. I really can't. It's something. I think my first and only auction, Kimmy went online because somebody was going to come up, but she had to back out last minute. So Kimmy came up with me. So yeah, I will. Trish, I will. I have Dawn right now. If she cancels, I'm going to come and get her. I'll bring her right here. When you talk with him next, could you please let Matt know that everyone is sending positive vibes and praying on the daily? I do. I tell him every day that we all are praying for Kimmy and him. And yes, I'll absolutely tell him again. I have to keep reminding him that it's very very important that he keeps positive. He's going there, and I talked to Kimmy all day. Kimmy did a quick live that day. She was on her way to the hospital, but she sat in that hospital room all day waiting and waiting and waiting. And that's what you do, right? There's certain things they have to do to you. There's certain things you have to do before the surgery. We talked all day, and she was so excited. She didn't even look scared, and I would have been shaking in my boots. Well, I'd be shaking in that nightgown that they gave me. Thank you, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. It's 10:30. Has anybody ever seen me up this late? Okay, guys, I hope you have an awesome night. Please keep the prayers coming. Keep watching her videos if you can. And yeah, bye, everyone.